Hi all, and welcome to Night Rips. So for today's opening, we're going to go jump right back into our box of 1991 Topps Stadium Club, pull out another top 4 packs, and see who we can get. There's nothing that I'm trying to chase specifically, except the entire base set. So we're going to be opening, as much as I can to try to finish that set. This is all Series 1, or the first series as they call it. So this is the beginning of Topps Stadium Club. So it's only the first, I want to say it's the first 200 and some cards. I'd have to go back and look. I should have looked before I got on the video, but there's only so many numbers you can get in this. And Series 2 is its own set of numbers, and then Series 3 yet another. So obviously, it's not like Upper Deck where you get to go and if you open up the high set, you get the low number 2. This one was very constrained to what was in each pack. So we're going to open it until we can finish the sets, and then we'll move on. Or as I'll remix these videos, we'll come up with bits of 1, bits of 2, bits of 3, and on and on and on until I get, all 29 additional years that I don't have, since I've got 2021 done. So in this case, we got a bars card, and this right here talks about, it's on the back of the hitters. It actually tells, the average per, is it high inside, low inside, center, high, low, inside, outside. Tells you the batting average, tells you how many times they're at bat, and tells you how many times they hit. Pretty standard. If you know what heat maps are in baseball, this explains it a little bit better. And it's the first time I'd seen on cards that they actually started putting heat maps like this. So, okay, this is cool. So we pulled a Craig Bizio. So we know that's Kevin Bizio's dad. Hall of Famer, of course. And of course, as I mentioned before, that's what the bar system looks on the back of these cards. Each one of them had it. These cards are also nice because they talk about, okay, what year was this player first in Topps? And so his rookie card was a 1989 Topps, which actually I think I might have. I'd have to go back and look. It kind of all blends together whenever you got cards by the thousands. Which, any of y'all that do collect them, you're probably in the same boat that I'm in. There's Bill Sampion. Of course, because of the Kodak paper, these do stick a little bit. Oh, there's a good card. There's Gary Sheffield. And I want to think I think his first card was also 1989. Right, it's 1989 Topps. He's got his Future Stars card. That was his rookie card. What else we got? Todd Bessinger. And I'm not going to try to pronounce every name because if y'all watched me before, I'm really suck at names. There you go. There's Wade Boggs. Long-time Boston. Short-time Devil Ray. Eric Davis. Wow, this is a string of Hall of Famers. Greg Litton. Okay. Junior Ortiz. That's a nice action shot. Very focused look on his face. Okay. Gary Pettis. What I've always liked about opening vintage stuff is that you recognize the names, like Luis Salazar. Remember, you used to watch him quite a bit, and his rookie card was in 1981 Topps. Very iconic design. I actually got quite a bit of that. Of course, I probably, like a lot of y'all that collected back in these days, you didn't quite take care of your cards the same way, so most of mine I would say are not grade 10. So now it's time to start looking for more. Of course, getting 1981 Topps is not a cheap thing. The one advantage about opening junk wax is it's a little bit more economical when you buy in mass for junk wax. But I would like to get some of the old stuff too. And sometimes it's just hard to find it. There's Eddie Murray. Try to make sure I'm not getting a glare and keep it centered. And it looks like we got the collation thing again. So I remember getting him before, and Pack Holmes. But I think that was the last card in a pack, so let's see who would be the next one. Oh, Jody Reed. I don't know why I don't know why it looks like he has a badge on. I don't know. And there's only a little bit of stick to this, so if you're wondering if the cards are damaged, it's not. And honestly, even Stadium Club this year was the same way. It's because it's such a shiny finish on this. Just makes it a little harder. There's Steve Avery. Well-known Brave. Oh, there's Dante Bichette. We saw Craig Bizio before, whose dad is Kevin Bizio there for the Blue Jays. Well, there's Dante Bichette, the dad of Bo Bichette, again for the Blue Jays. And you got Jerry Brown. We have another one of the club membership cards, in case you wanted to ever join to get those special cards. We got John Kroc, Luis Rivera. Almost makes me think of Upper Deck, the spinning around of cards. Of course, it's just spinning them around. Lonnie Smith. I remember when they used to wear the Dickie styles like that. And then Mike Gallego. And 1986 Topps. I always love that design. Probably my favorite design in all Topps, you know, when you talk about the card year. And if you like different designs, go ahead and post in the comment section below. I'd love to hear. Say my least favorite design, honestly, was 87. At least for Topps. And I think it's not because I dislike the design as much. It's that I was buying them in rack packs, and so most of my cards were so badly cut. Maybe if I go back and get a better cut of it, it'd be different. Another club membership. But yeah, it was just so bad at the time. Now, this was 1991 when this came out. One thing that was really different was in the past, when you look at 88, 89 Topps, a pack of cards, and you know, this only had 12 cards. Those would have, you know, 15 to 17 cards in a pack. Plus, in like 88, 89, you had a piece of gum too. There's Chuck Finley. Okay. It would cost you like 40 cents. 40, 45 cents for one of those packs. When Topps came out with this, I think these started at almost $2 a pack, plus no gum. So this was definitely a premium product. And it shows. I mean, it's definitely a lot nicer card. Again, it's a little thicker card stock, full color on both sides. So it's definitely Topps had, you know, upped their game. And they had to. There's Alan Trammell. Because if not, they were going to be gone. And unfortunately, they may be gone here in a few years. At least for baseball, that is. Which does make me sad. David Wells. Okay. Recognize a few names. Nothing. None of the high dollar cards, none of the money cards, I would say. But then again, this is all the late 80s, early 90s, there was not a lot of high money cards in this day. Unless you got graded those superstars. It just was not the way it was done back then. Alright, let me find that center card. There it is. In this case, it's another one of the bars cards. You always tell by what you're paying for. This is only a few bucks. It's not the 30 bucks, so we got? We've got Frank Viola and his shades again. Oh, Derek Linguist. I hope y'all are enjoying this as much as I am. I do like looking at these pictures as I go. And of course I'll end up going and looking at the backs here too. Probably when I start collating them. Don't want to drag out these too long. Otherwise they do start getting a little boring. But they do make very pretty cards. Dante Pichette again. Oh, he's closing his eyes there for a second. We got Jerry Brown. Oh, there's Dave Winfield. I'm trying to remember if that was before or after his Yankees stint. But unfortunately, he will probably never be in the Hall due to the Peds issues of the day. And that's a lot of them. Look at that look. Shane Mack. I honestly don't know where they're playing. Because that is... I mean, I don't get the... Is that a wall? Is that... I don't understand that one at all. Huh. Very strange. And then the last card is Charlie Hayes. Like he cracked one. That either cracked one or I don't know what he did. So... Well, that's it for another opening of 1991 Series 1 Topps Stadium Club. Very nice cards, you know, and very well kept. I mean, that's the thing. When you look at these cards being, they are 30 years old, and minus the basic sticking, which always occurs with Stadium Club, these are very, very well kept. And you know, and these weren't even certified cards either. You know, there is ways that you can do the what they call the BBCE, where they certified the box. This one, it was bought via a buyer that goes and buys out collections, and I am actually quite impressed. So let me know what you think. We'll be opening a lot more of this. You know, we got 29 years of Topps Stadium Club that I want to grab. So, you know, go ahead and make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell to know when I put additional videos up, you know, both old and new, because I do love looking at old products and comparing old and new just to see how has the hobby changed. And I'd love your comments on this, so make sure, you know, drop a note in the comment section below. You know, I do read all the comments and I do respond to the comments, so I do appreciate your watching us. Appreciate your time. There's plenty of videos out there. You know, you don't have to. It's kind of like when you fly. There's plenty of opportunity to do other things. I appreciate you spending the time with listening to me ramble. But until next time, we'll see you later. Bye now.